Hello and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is a full moon in Taurus reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This full moon is on November 12th, and this reading will be from then until the full moon in Gemini, December 12th. As you guys may already know, this is called the Hunter's Moon. This full moon in Taurus is really earthy and steady. And your safety and physical and emotional depends on the need for stability, which may not be really easy to satisfy right now, especially with the Sun in Scorpio, and we also have Mercury in retrograde and a few other things going on. But you have to accept the changes and transformation as a part of a necessary cycle in your life. And Taurus is also ruled by Venus, and right now this romantic full moon is asking us what we want, what we need, and what we desire. It's then having us release what is not in line with that, so we also see our own sense of grounding and structure more clearly. So I'm going to do this full moon spread for you to help you identify what actions you need to take in order to manifest the intentions you set during the new moon. For those of you who follow my channel, I do new moon readings for all of the signs, and then I also do full moon readings for all of the signs. So if you didn't set your intentions with the new moon, that's okay. It's just the intentions that this is just going to be this reading about the actions you need to take in order to manifest the intentions for your highest good. Okay. It will also help you identify what's blocking your path and what you can do to overcome these blockages. I'm going to pull 7 cards, and it's actually 8 cards with the overall energy card from the bottom of the deck. And then I'm going to pull some oracle cards towards the end of the reading for some additional messages from Spirit. So while I'm getting your cards ready, I'm going to ask you guys you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share at the end of the video if that's something that you like to do. Also, I'm going to just send a warm welcome and a huge shout out to all my new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you for being on this journey with me. All the love and support that I get really just means the world to me. Okay, so without further ado, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, let's go ahead and get into this reading. We're going to ask Spirit, our angels, our ancestors, our loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides for messages that Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to hear for the full moon in Taurus. Remember, cross watchers are also welcome. Spirit, what messages does Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to hear for the full moon in Taurus? Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for the full moon in Taurus? Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces, full moon in Taurus? Okay. Your overall energy, Pisces, is the Ace of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and this is a huge green light, even though it looks like a red light, right? A huge green light from the universe saying go for it. There's a huge blessing that you have either been given or you will be getting in and or around this full moon period. Okay, remember that we are in the time of Scorpio. We also have Mercury in retrograde, and a lot of us and a lot of readers and astrologers talk about the doom and gloom of Mercury in retrograde. But when Mercury is direct, it's like this go, go, go energy, and it's a blessing when it's in retrograde because it's giving yourself a second chance, giving people, relationships a second chance, and anything that you may have swept under the rug, getting that out in the open and healing it and clearing it. The Ace of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius energy you may have in your chart. I also have the Knight of Wands showing up in there, or you could have these people or these qualities in your surroundings. But the Ace of Wands is a huge blessing, my dear Pisces. okay, from the universe. Very nice. Where are you in your life right now? The Ten of Cups, this is happiness. This is the completion of a cycle. This is a happy family. This is emotional fulfillment. So even if this doesn't resonate with you in a family or love situation, twin flame journey, soulmate journey, this is you being happy and content and having everything that you could possibly want right now. Okay, whether you can see that or not might be a different story. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. How you project yourself to the world. What's the truth of your relationships in your life? The Nine of Swords is exhaustion. The Ten of Cups here, this is Pisces energy. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming out. So you are showing up in your reading where you are. And your happiness is what you're focused on or at stake right now. Remember that happiness can be in a love, family relationship, a romantic relationship, on your spiritual journey, at work, okay? However it resonates with you. But you're projecting yourself to the world right now. The Nine of Swords is exhaustion. The Nine of Swords used to represent the card of miscarriage, waking up in the middle of the night in pain, not being able to sleep, okay? And I'm not taking it at literally. My spirit guides are saying not literally a miscarriage, but it is actually like some sort of miscarriage of justice, something that's keeping you up at night. Somehow your anxiety, depression, you're feeling overwhelmed for whatever reason is not letting you get enough sleep, either because you're working too hard, you're thinking too hard, you're up late on the phone. I'm getting somebody who might be separated from their loved ones and there's a time change, and so that's really kind of messing you up. And the Nine of Swords, so is this anxiety created that is sometimes unnecessary, okay? So that is definitely coming through loud and clear. What's blocking your goals and your desires, the Five of Swords, is not picking your battles. So something that's really upsetting you, I'm getting that you're not actually focused on what you need to be focused on at this time. In the past, you may have been a little bit disingenuous. You may have not had the correct motives for whatever you are doing. I'm getting that you've righted that action, but I'm getting you're still having a hard time getting people to see the real you. And this is really blocking your desires and your goals. So it's either that you don't have the right motives, but I'm not getting that. I think in the past, you may have been a little bit on shaky ground, okay, with your decision making and maybe your true motives behind this situation, and maybe that also has you really anxious. I'm getting that, if you're focused too much on the past and maybe something you didn't do right in the past, it's creating a lot of depression. Or if there's something that you did or you're doing that's causing this anxiety, and that anxiety is you being focused too much in the future. So Pisces, this block here is like really you not standing in the present. You are not who you used to be, okay? And you are not who you will be. So the present is going to be really important, and you have to write yourself. I'm getting communication is really important. Somehow people aren't seeing the real you, Pisces, and that needs to come through loud and clear. And I get that's really, really getting to you. Okay, what you need to do to overcome these obstacles, we have loads of air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through in this reading. You may have that in your chart. You may be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, or somebody or those energies in your surroundings. But communication, remember during Mercury retrograde, there is a lot of miscommunication. There are travel delays, things get lost in the mail, that sort of thing. Something like that might be really affecting you. And I feel like you're really sort of letting it get to you. And Spirit is telling me you guys have to focus, pull back, understand that divine timing here is at work. Okay, but what you need to do to overcome these obstacles is just see the truth of the situation. The Knight of Swords is very noble. He's almost a zealot in his situation. He's committed and devoted to what it is, he is going after and what he wants. So make sure that if you're not being seen clearly, Pisces, or there's some sort of miscommunication, or if you've changed your ways, you've maybe rectified a situation, okay, make sure that that's coming through loud and clear, and know that that might take some time. okay, to convince people or for people to see the true you, or to see that this is like the nature of the mistake that was made, might be due to some sort of miscommunication or a lie or some sort of gossip as well. It may not even come from you, okay, but stand true and be devoted to who you really are and really showing the world who you actually are, the truth of that communication. It may not happen swiftly, but you have to rectify this situation. Okay, what you can do within yourself in order to help achieve those goals and desires. I mean, there's more swords energy. This is insane, Pisces. The Ace of Swords is another blessing. You're getting 2 aces in your reading. So again, no matter what is happening, remember everything happens for the right reasons. Even if it's something negative, okay, even if it's something that's making you feel like, you know, making maybe somebody was really cutthroat, something that's keeping you up at night, that's really bothering you, creating anxiety and depression and all this, like this clouded vision and all this noise that you need to really cut through. You need to be able to cut through all of that noise and see the truth of the matter. This is a blessing. And when you do have that aha moment, you do need to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities from your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed, because they will be sending you the truth, and you will see the truth, or you will come out of this period knowing the truth. And it's so funny. One of my favorite readers the other day said, and knowing is half the battle. And I commented, I love the G.I. Joe reference, and I'm going to reference it right now. Knowing is half the battle, Pisces, and that's going to get you where you want to go. Okay. And that's what this sort of period, this scorpionic, Mercury retrograde, full moon in Taurus period is going to show you. It's a blessing, and that blessing is the truth. And that truth is going to allow you to move in new directions and move forward, following your passion and your heart and your desires. Okay, so I'm just going to take a look at this 6th card, what you can learn from the outside world at this time. This is all about expansion. This is you all about delegating. Whatever has happened. All the preparation, all the planning that has gone into this situation is done, and now it's time to detach. Okay, this person is expanding, so this knowledge that you're being given, this experience you've been through, Scorpio, is all about transformations. It's all for your greatest good, and it's all for expansion. Okay, this speaks of groups, completion of a phase, growth and expansion. This can be in your material wealth, in your spiritual journey, in your love relationship, and it's a very, very auspicious card. Okay, so learn, that this is a necessary completion of the cycle. Now, remember, with the Scorpio period, it's all about planting the seeds, harvesting what you have planted, and then there's that decay, and that's the natural cycle of everything. And so we're all in that constant process. And right now you're in a process of up-leveling, and you're definitely gaining more knowledge, and it's going to be a very sort of seemingly things were stalled, but it's going to be a fast-moving transformation once we sort of get out of Mercury retrograde, and we're in the shadows until about December 7th. But never fear, my dear Pisces, you guys have these 2 amazing blessings of truth and passion, moving in a new direction, expanding, and if this is a group situation, moving to a higher level, and it could be also a higher level of commitment. Now, what's coming out, the projected outcome for you, this is a dump truck load of blessings, as another one of my favorite readers says. So this is a lot of abundance. 7s talk about reevaluation, introspection, and investigation. And I'm getting that this, because you will be starting some sort of new journey, this new direction, and standing in your truth and following your passion, you're going to have to be really discerning. You're going to have to make some difficult choices. Remember, when we go through transformations, we have to make difficult choices, and we can't take everything and everyone with us. So make sure that during this Taurus full moon that you are very grounded in making those decisions, okay? Because that's what's going to bring you your most happiness. Make sure you identify very clearly what you want, what you need, and what you desire, and make sure that you stand in the truth of that, and you communicate that very clearly to people in your surroundings, because that's going to bring you this growth and this transformation and this expansion. And then once you set those intentions and you know what it is you want, you do the work, and then you have to detach from the outcome. Okay, no matter what the outcome is exactly what it was meant to be. All right, your first card out is the Angel of Love. Again, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed, they're all supporting you in this journey. For some of you, it may be a romantic journey. For others of you, it may be a family journey, or it might be something that you're just extremely emotionally attached to. We have the All Tied Up card coming out. Again, this resonates so much with the Nine of Swords. So somehow you have some behaviors or thought patterns, or just, or behavior patterns or thoughts that are really not letting you move forward, and you have to cut through those. Now, some people, again, you might be too worried about what others are thinking of you, or you're too worried about something you did in the past and how it reflects on you now, and that's creating anxiety for the future. Remember, none of that matters. Stick to what you love. Okay, do what makes you happy. Okay, stand in the light of your truth, align yourself, balance yourself, go for it. Okay, rectify the situation by being above board now. Okay, and don't be too worried. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety surrounding my dear Pisces, okay, at this time. All right, and again, we have this action card. Know when it's time to take action. Okay, and no, wow, and this is my favorite card in this whole oracle deck that just popped out, the Temple Path. Remember that you are on a path, and every step of the journey makes up that journey, the good and the bad, and we have to have the bad in order to understand and recognize the good, that nothing in this universe exists without its opposite. And this is the journey that you are on. It is a journey of transformation and enlightenment. These orbs around you are your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed. They're going to help you cut through these ties that bind, so that you can transform during this Scorpio energy, during this full moon. Release yourself and release what no longer serves you. Okay, these negative thought patterns, this depression, this anxiety, okay, that's coming from within. And I'm getting it's coming from something you may have done or you are doing that you're worried about how other people see you. And right now, it's really important to decide when you need to take action. Mercury retrograde is a blessing. It's a time of meditation. It's a time of reevaluation. It's a time of giving yourself second chances. So it may not be the time for action, but once things are balanced, the black is balanced with the white, the good is balanced with the bad, and you can see clearly. After this, I'm getting after this sort of Mercury retrograde, the beginning of December, things are going to move very, very quickly for you, my dear Pisces. And I love this. I mean, the Temple Path card is absolutely gorgeous. My favorite card in this deck. I mean, hands down. It's just it's beautiful, auspicious, a good omen. All right. And then with two aces coming out, remember too, you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. You are getting a dump truck load of blessings, okay? But you will have some decisions that you have to make, and you can't be all tied up. You have to be very clear about what it is you want, what it is you need, what it is you desire, and release the things that aren't in line with that. Final message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this Taurus full moon. Final message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this Taurus full moon. Final message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this Taurus full moon. Perfect. Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you, and through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Yes, that falls right on top of this temple path. Aphrodite comes back to bring you love. For some of you, this is going to resonate in a love situation, but getting through this transformation, getting over these feelings of inadequacy, of I didn't do something right, being too nervous and too worried about how other people think and how other people feel, is really holding you back, especially if we're talking about a love or romantic situation. Okay, so remember how beautiful you are, that all of us are divine. Self-care and appreciating your divinity is going to be really important. So especially during this time of 11/1, November 1st through 11/11, which happens right before this full moon, is we're going to be receiving so many downloads, so many, upgrades as well, and downloads, however you want to look at it. And so that's really important. It's really powerful energy. So make sure you're getting enough rest and you're drinking enough water. You're staying away from too many sugary beverages, sodas, carbonated beverages, alcohol, and that sort of thing for right now, okay, isn't going to be doing you any favors, okay? And it might have you all tied up. It might have you exhausted, feeling really depleted, and that's the opposite of what you need to be doing right now, okay? You need to awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, appreciating your divinity. Get out, enjoy yourself, and recognize all of the blessings, okay, that are in your life right now. And don't let your analytical mind get in the way of you not seeing those, the things that you're thankful for and the blessings that the universe is bestowing upon you. Pisces, this is an amazing reading. It's amazing energy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if and only if that's something you like to do. And remember, you guys, I love you so much and thank you for being on this journey. And I hope you have an absolutely beautiful Taurus full moon.